Hi, I'm Henry Williams, and my company is You're the Driver Consulting Services. We're located in Phoenix, Arizona. Today we're going to talk about electric vehicles, and specifically the Tesla Model 3. Now, Tesla makes a lot of electric vehicles. They make SUV type vehicles. They make even a roadster that supposedly goes 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. So when you're talking about electricity, what are you talking about? You're talking about a motor connected to the wheels. No drive shafts, no transmissions, no engines. So it's quiet, but it is extremely fast, unnervingly fast. And it's something you have to get used to if you come from driving a standard gasoline-powered or diesel-powered vehicle. There's no lag. They do have a feature called creep that will allow you to take your foot off the brake and roll forward like a standard gasoline-powered automobile. Now, Tesla also has a lot of tablet space. Matter of fact, without that tablet, you couldn't do anything with this car. There's no speedometer, there's no gauges or anything. Everything is done through the tablet. So we've talked a little bit about it. Let's take a closer look inside and go for a drive in this car and see exactly what's all the talk about with this electronics and having an electrically powered vehicle. So the controls are standard when it comes to seat motion, but if you want to do anything regarding, once again, every time you get in and out of the car, you got to use this guy. So you tap the brake, you push this, it turns on the car. Now I have access to the car. So if I want to adjust things like mirrors and seats, I go into here, and then I'm going to be touching adjust left, right. And I'll give you a better view of it. So here are the switches to adjust the left and right mirror, auto tilt, all those things. Everything is menu based. So if I want to adjust the mirrors, left and right, I'm touching screens. Lights, locks, automatic key card, all the people's phones that are connected, the display mode, how bright I want the screen or how dark I want the screen, the language, navigation, trip planner, the voice of the navigation, all those features, everything, even the glove box. Can you believe it? I want to open the glove box. It's electric. And then I close it regularly. So some very interesting features and an icon of the car showing it where it is in relationship to the cars around me. All right, let's get started. So we'll take our foot off and we'll give a little push. The Tesla is a very quiet car. It makes practically no noise. It is super smooth. There's no gears to shift. So you're basically in a car that doesn't pollute, pretty much stops when you take your foot off the gas. It slows down, and it immediately goes when you push your foot on the pedal. It just goes. With everything in it being electric, you have to wonder, what if a computer goes out? What if the screen dies? What if, anything happens to it? And some people ask, well, can you wash it? It's electric. Can you put it through a car wash? Yes, you can. There's lots of gaskets and sealants that keep the components from being affected by water. You can't put it in the lake. It won't float. The other thing people like about this car is that it's a lot of fun to play with. There's a lot of features on it that you can tune. It even has app-based for your phone, so you can operate the car from your phone. You can check things like the charging level, etc., things like that. The price can be prohibitive to some people. Many of these cars start in the upper 40s and go way up. You're not going to find any used on Craigslist or OfferUp for $10,000. When it comes to the warranty, Tesla offers a wonderful warranty package. Think about it. No oil changes, no transmission fluid changes. It's all motors and, gears and things like that. At some point, you'll probably have to change the battery. No doubt. You'll have to change the battery. And not sure what that costs, but it's probably going to be expensive. A very technologically advanced vehicle for the times we live in. Some police departments have decided to use them. And I'm not sure about driving schools because of its limited range. You'll probably get about 225 miles to a charge. And if you're doing local instruction in town and around, then that's probably good. For my company, we go far. So gas works best for us because we can just pull over. And we can also teach them how to pump the gas. So if you're interested in getting a Tesla, I suggest you go to a dealer and try one out. Now there's a lot of electric vehicles out there. Nissan, Hyundai, Honda, Jaguar, everybody's making them. And Elon Musk did something really interesting. He opened up the patents to everybody to use for free so that they can advance the world of electric vehicles and transportation. That's pretty cool. So, drives very nice. Now it has these auto features like blind spot awareness. It lets you know when there's somebody there. For instance, there's a big truck in front of me, and I'm going to show you on the screen where this truck is in relationship to the car. So, we're just going to get a nice shot of the screen here, and there's the truck right in front of me. So it shows, and it shows what's behind you as well too. That's a pretty cool feature. It has the one-touch lane change feature where you tap the signal one time and it will stay on for about 3 seconds so you can make your lane change. And there again is that truck. There's that truck right next to me, and it goes away once I pass it. So there's little cameras on the side of the car that sees these things, these objects. The other cool feature is you can activate the camera, and while you're driving in forward gear, you can see who's behind you in case there's a police car or someone trying to get your attention. There is a camera to show what's behind you. So as you turn, you can see the vehicle behind you. It doesn't have to be just for reverse. One of the other things I like about this car is that it has a very easy to see hood. It slopes down, so you really get to see who's in front of you. A very wide hood, wide expansive hood. The mirrors fold in automatically. You can set that feature when you turn the car off. And you have presets for different people. I'll tell you one thing about the car, because it makes no noise, it's very easy to get away from you speed-wise. You know, you have this large speedometer right here telling you how fast you're going. You don't have to worry about your RPMs because you're not spinning a motor, but at the same time, you know, in a 35, you could easily find yourself doing 50 plus miles per hour. So you have to be careful with that. It's a fun car to drive. It has very bright xenon headlights. It has adaptive cruise control and some of the features. You know, as you go through the menu and you see all the things like autopilot and all those features that, you know, talk about what the car can do. It's pretty nice. So that's my take on the Tesla. By all means, you won't know how you like it until you try it out yourself and see. I think it's a worthy investment in the future, and understanding these car technology, you know, this type of technology in a car. And if you get one, enjoy it, take care of it, read up everything you can on it, get to learn as much as you can about the car, and above all, have fun. And we want to thank Lakshmi for letting us use this car for this demo today to talk about it. She is one of my clients, and she is getting herself acquainted with this car and learning how to enjoy it and drive it and be safe in it. So till next time, I'm Henry Williams, and this has been a You're the Driver Consulting Services car review. Thanks.